How to stay strong when life breaks you, when life shatters you. There are moments when life hits you so hard that you lose the ability to breathe, when everything you believed in collapses, when the world stops making sense, when your heart asks the same question over and over, why me? This is not just your story, it is the story of almost every great person who ever changed the world. Today I'm going to tell you the story of a woman who was broken again and again, a woman who was bruised, rejected, abandoned, a woman who cried silently in the dark, thinking her life would never be normal, but life had a different plan. That woman's name was Oprah Winfrey. Chapter 1: The Child Nobody Wanted. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, not a hospital, not in a proper home, but in absolute poverty. Her teenage mother wasn't ready for a child. Her father was not in the picture. Her grandmother tried to raise her, but even she couldn't protect her from the storm that was coming. Oprah's early life was filled with constant reminders that she was unwanted. She wore potato sacks as dresses because her family couldn't afford clothes. Other kids made fun of her, neighbors whispered about her, but even as a child, Oprah's eyes had a spark, the spark of someone destined for something bigger. Her grandmother taught her to read at the age of 3. Books became her escape, words became her shield, storytelling became her superpower. But life, as always, was preparing its hardest lessons. Chapter 2: Broken Innocence. When Oprah was 6, everything changed. Her grandmother sent her to live with her mother in Milwaukee, a new place, a new city, a new household full of strangers, and a new kind of suffering. In that home, behind closed doors, the darkness began. Oprah was abused not once, not twice, but repeatedly by people she trusted. She was a child beginning for safety, but instead she received trauma that would take decades to heal. She stayed silent because that's what broken children do. They hold their pain inside. By the time she was 14, she was pregnant, a scared, confused teenager with no one to guide her. Her baby boy died shortly after birth. It was the darkest moment of her life. And this is where most lives collapse. This is where most dreams die. This is where the world says, you are finished. But something inside Oprah refused to die. Some little voice whispered, this is not your end. Chapter 3: Running from Pain. After the tragedy, Oprah's mother sent her away again, this time to Nashville to live with her strict father, Vernon Winfrey. On the surface, it seems like another rejection, a broken child sent away like unwanted luggage. But sometimes life helps you in ways you don't understand at the time. Her father was strict, very strict. No parties, no distractions, no nonsense. He made her read books every day and write reports on them. He made her focus on education. He told her repeatedly, you are responsible for your future. At first, Oprah resisted. She was tired, broken, wounded, but slowly she realized something. Pain was her fuel. Books were her escape. Education was her weapon. The little girl who once wore potato sacks now stood first in her class. Teachers noticed her intelligence. Students admired her confidence. Her voice, clear, deep, powerful, began to stand out. And that voice would one day change the world. Chapter 4: The First Step to Greatness. At 17, Oprah won a public speaking contest. The reward, a college scholarship. For the first time in her life, she felt chosen. During college, she got a small job at a radio station. Her voice made people stop and listen. Her presence commanded attention. Her emotions translated into words. People felt her pain even when she didn't talk about it. People felt her strength even when she didn't realize she had it. She became a news anchor, the youngest in her city, but behind the camera, she still carried the weight of her childhood, the scars, the memories, the broken trust, the shame. Everything she had survived was still inside her, but instead of crushing her, it began to shape her. Chapter 5: Failure That Saved Her. One day, the news station fired her. Yes, fired Oprah Winfrey. They told her she was too emotional, not fit for hard news. Her voice cracked when telling sad stories. She cared too much about people. They considered that a weakness, but again, life was working in her favor. The same station transferred her to a morning talk show, and that she was where she was destined to be. The moment Oprah sat in the host chair, she didn't act, she didn't pretend, she didn't read scripts like robots do. She became Oprah, bored, honest, emotional, deep, human. Her show exploded in popularity. Viewers didn't see a host, they saw a woman who understood pain, a woman who listened, a woman who cared. Her trauma became her strength. Chapter 6: The World Meets Oprah. In 1986, the Oprah Winfrey Show launched nationwide. It didn't take long for it to become the number one talk show in America. People tuned in daily, not for gossip, not for entertainment, but because Oprah healed people with her voice. Her childhood had taught her compassion. Her pain taught her empathy. Her losses taught her wisdom. She spoke for the broken. She sat with the hurting. She cried with the struggling. Every episode was a reminder: no matter how broken you are, you can rise. And she didn't just become successful, she became a force, a billionaire, a global influencer, a symbol of inspiration, a voice that shaped generations. From potato sacks to designer suits, from abandoned child to media queen, from unwanted to unstoppable. Chapter 7: The Turning Point, sharing her pain. But her greatest moment wasn't her fame, it wasn't her money, it wasn't her popularity. Her greatest moment was when she decided to share her truth publicly. The word gossiped. When Oprah talked about her childhood abuse, her pregnancy, and her trauma, people expected shame. But Oprah turned her wounds into a message. Whatever you have survived, you can transform it into power. Millions of victims found courage through her. She became the voice of people who had once. Her pain became their healing. This is what true strength looks like. Not hiding your scares, but using them to light the way for others. Chapter 8: How to Stay Strong When Life Breaks You. Oprah's life gives us powerful lesson. Number one, your pain is not your identity. Oprah was abused, but she refused to be defined by it. Your trauma is chapter, not your whole story. Number two, change your environment to change your life. Her life improved the moment she moved in with her father. Sometimes strength comes from stepping away from toxic people. Number three, education is a superpower. Books saved Oprah. Learning strengthened her. Knowledge gave her confidence. Number four, embrace your emotions. People called her too emotional, but the emotion made her authentic, relatable, powerful. Number five, your struggles prepare you for your purpose. If Oprah had not suffered, she would not understand the suffering of millions. Her pain prepared her for her mission. Number six, failure is not the end, it's the push you need. Being fired from the news station felt like a failure, but it pushed her toward her destiny in talk shows. Number seven, speak your truth. When Oprah revealed her painful past, she found freedom. Strength comes from accepting your story, not hiding it. Chapter 9: The Rise of a Legend. Oprah didn't just rise, she soared. She built a media empire, created a magazine, opened a school in South Africa, became one of the greatest interviewers in history, inspired millions through her words. But most importantly, she proved that broken children can become powerful adults. She proved that your beginning does not decide your ending. She provided that life may break you, but you are capable of rebuilding yourself stronger than ever. Chapter 10: Your story isn't over. Maybe right now you feel like Oprah once did, lost, hurt, rejected, unwanted, broken. Maybe life has shattered you into pieces. But let this story remind you, you can rebuild, you can rise, you can overcome. Oprah didn't have a perfect childhood. She didn't have rich parents. She didn't have easy opportunities. All she had was pain, but she turned that pain into power, and so can you. When life breaks you, remember you are not finished. You are being prepared. You are being shaped. You are being strengthened. You are being carved into someone extraordinary, just like Oprah. The epilogue: the strength in your scars. Your scars tell a story not of what hurt you, but of what couldn't break you. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Turn your wounds into wisdom." And that is the essence of staying strong, not avoiding pain, but learning from it, growing through it, becoming unstoppable. Because of it, you, yes, you are capable of greatness. Your story is still being written, and one day when you look back, you will realize that the moments that broke you were the moments that built you.